Namaste, beautiful beings, and welcome to our Soul Space Mondays. Today, we are going to be doing a beautiful 7-ray supportive meditation. I want to take you into a space where you can receive from all 7 of the healing rays all the energy that you might need in this moment to support you on all departments of your life. And so, if you have a specific intention of something that you need a little extra support in, whether it is in your human world or your spiritual practices world or anywhere in between, worldly or divine, go ahead and take a moment as we are getting centered to just kind of think about that and put your intention out there. And some of you are most likely going to pull in a little bit of support that you know some of your friends and family might need. So feel free to pull in the energy and take it for yourself first from your higher self, then distribute it to all of your amazing people. All right, guys, let's get started. Bring your hands together, give them a good rub. And as you close your eyes, just kind of breathe, 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 breathe. One of the most supportive things you can do is breathe. And so as you are breathing in and breathing out, just notice your breath. Don't even force it. Just kind of see where you're at. Notice if you are shallow or if you're going deep. Are you breathing fast? Are you breathing slow and intentionally? And then as you're rubbing your hands together, also one of your beautiful mindfulness practices can be to notice what your hands need in this moment. Sometimes they need speed. Sometimes they need pressure. Sometimes your acupuncture points want just the softest, lightest touch to activate because maybe your palms are sensitive. Whatever your hands need, just see if you can honor that. Don't force anything on you. Just be supportive and loving. That's the whole goal of our beautiful soul space meditation today. If you want to take a couple big exhales to release from deep in your belly or to let the pressure of the world come off of your shoulders, you go ahead and do that. Just breathe in nice and big and let it out. Make some noise if you want to, huff and puff. Do whatever feels good, guys. And by the way, my heart is full, 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 and overflowing with gratitude for you. Full of respect for you, full of real adoration and unconditional love for you. This world needs beautiful, bright beings just like you. And the life that you have lived has been a treasure to this world. So don't ever, ever forget how amazing you are. Please, please, please. Everything you do matters. Everything you do contributes light into this world, including this very simple action of you activating your light, you opening up your meridians, you choosing of all the worldly things you could be doing in this moment to sit here and breathe with you, to connect to the divine sources of you, and to refill your battery. The brighter you are, the brighter the world is. So with one more deep breath, one more gentle rub, bring it into the heart, guys. Press your hands together in prayer position. And then very beautifully, just kind of tuck them into the heart. We're going to take a minute here where we just sit in the heart space, in the mudra of balance. And where we give ourselves a moment to take the mind and the ego and surrender to that beautiful spark within you. The infinite divine you. The beautiful soul, the beautiful spark. And so as you press into the heart ever so gently, just breathe against your palms and see if you can envision your heart chakra opening. Some people see it as a beautiful field of light, a green flower, so to speak, the Anahata chakra, 24 amazing petals unfolding in every direction. Some people prefer to see the heart just as a heart, maybe a 3-dimensional heart. Maybe you're seeing it beating inside of the chest. Maybe you're seeing the symbol of a heart getting brighter and brighter with every breath. Maybe your heart looks like an open door to you. The heart can look like anything, even just a big bright light. So take a moment and breathe into the heart and be super supportive. Just pay attention to the heart with your mind. Drop your chin and bow your ego. Relax the front of your throat as you compress it just a little bit. Feel a stretch at the back of your neck. And on your next couple of deep breaths, begin to feel the heart chakra and the throat chakra uniting and aligning and circulating. You might feel a need to swallow or to clear your throat. You might need to wiggle your shoulders or to move your neck just a little from side to side. All the little micro movements that you are guided to in your body are really important to pay attention to. So if your toes twitch or if you need to rock back and forth on your hips, just go right ahead and do it. You're opening up the channels and the meridians for you to have a better meditation. See if you can allow the muscles of your body to soften from the top of your head all the way through the back of your eyes, down through your jaw, across your shoulders, your arms. And every time you breathe, see if you can relax the muscles around your lungs, letting them open just a little bit more. There you go. And while you're breathing and relaxing the physical body, continue to feel the light circulating through the heart, the throat, and now moving up to the third eye. Let that connection begin to brighten your intuitive center. And as your mind is being cleansed with the light of the heart, just begin to feel all extra thoughts, all to-do lists, all mental stress and tension, all psychic stress and tension, even trauma. Just let it all go. On your breath, just breathe out. Perhaps you see psychic tears flowing from the base of your eyes or from the center of your third eye. Perhaps you feel an opening where the skull meets the spine. And from there you are able to release all limited thoughts and beliefs, all consciousness and information that no longer serves you. And by doing so, you get to make just a little bit of room for even more light, more wisdom, more truth. Feel free to stretch at that point, right where your third eye opens at the back, right where the skull meets the spine. Maybe you want to tilt your head just a little bit left and right to loosen those muscles. Or you can bow your head forward just a little bit more to deepen your stretch, to see what feels right to you. You might need to stretch so deep that you tuck your chin to your chest. You might want to roll your shoulders forward, everything tucking around your beautiful hands. In essence, kind of squeezing at the front of your heart space. And in doing so, you open the back of the heart, the back of the throat, the back of the third eye. You release any kind of tension that's been built up there. Now continue to relax down through your belly. Feel your diaphragm relaxing. Relax the muscles around your belly. Let that pulling up and pulling in sensation around your sacral and your solar plexus just kind of sink downwards and outwards, as if you're pushing your belly out and you're letting even more air come into your body with every breath. And that might not feel quite natural for you if your solar plexus is just a little bit tight. So turn your inner vision down to that yellow center above your belly button, below your rib cage. Begin to feel that your breath is kind of pressing down into your yellow chakra and then eventually opening it up. You might take a deep breath, hold it, and then the solar plexus will receive even more, and then you'll want to take a nice deep breath in, even deeper. There you go. You might also feel a gentle swirling or twirling around your abdomen. You might decide that you need to rock back and forth or to do tiny little spirals with your lower belly. You might even just feel like you're dancing from inside out. Just let that light, that power, that beautiful presence inside of your yellow solar plexus come out and play. Let it twirl and swirl and dance within you. There you go. Good, 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 good. Now, sometimes as we come into these lower chakras, there's energetic cords that are slowing down the momentum of these beautiful spaces, because these are quite literally the places where we attach to many of our friends and family, our communities and cultures. And those lines of connection come into the solar plexus for our personal relationships, and into our sacral zone for all of our tribal connections. And even some of our family members and our extended groups, and some of the world's responsibilities that we offer ourselves to. Just see if you can relax to the point where some of the cords very gently release from you. And on that note, let's ask that all cords that are no longer serving you be cut and cleared. Let us ask that all karmic cords that are creating patterns in our lives, that we are not necessarily privy to the information about those, but if we can support you today with the release of some karmic cords and let go of some of those karmic patterns, the karmic needs, and make peace with those things, let's just ask that that be done by your own free will. And for that, I am asking for the assistance of Archangel Zadkiel and Amethyst of the Violet Flame. Thank you, thank you, thank you for doing this on our behalf. And so now, my loves, just take another deep breath, and we're going to come down to the root. See if you can relax your root, your pelvic floor, inside of your hips. Just breathe as if you can stretch across your sacrum and your tailbone. You might feel that you are just gently nestling back into your chair, just a little deeper. And there you go, taking a nice big deep breath. Opening through the hip sockets, opening through the chakras down in your inner thighs, by which I mean inside of your hip joints. Sorry to confuse. There we go. Now the root can flow freely down through the open channels. Your sacral chakra can flow freely down through those channels as well. There you go. Good. Now begin to feel your thighs relaxing. Feel the space between your knees opening up, clearing any tightness or tension, any gunk, any resistance to life that you might be holding, any resistance to moving forward even. Let go of any pressure or tension inside of your knees. Just fill them with chi, with love, with light. And my beautiful friends, now you can open up your hands and very sweetly just kind of rest your hands down. And for a minute, I feel like it would feel really, really, really supportive for you to just put your hands, palms down, on top of your knees. Just continue to feel the love pouring from your heart, through your heart line, down through your palms, into the knees, down through the feet, out the balls of your feet and the tips of your toes. Let's open up those channels and just begin to picture just this river of love, this river of light substance, outpouring through your hands, flushing out your lower legs, letting go of all stress and tension, opening up and pooling inside of every one of your acupuncture points on your feet. And if you're holding any tightness or tension in your feet, let that light from inside of you beautifully massage every one of your meridians, every one of your points, until they are very beautifully opening, releasing any kind of gunk or stress or energetics that your meridians and channels are holding on to. Just let that stuff release down through the balls of your feet. And then feel your feet of light placed on the earth. No matter how you're sitting, just picture those beautiful balls of your feet, the heels of your feet, the tips of your toes, and every single one of your acupuncture points really being opened so that your roots of light can go down. There we go. Good. Now your whole channel is beautifully opened. Take a few deep breaths and just flush yourself out. Anything that you want to release, anything that your body's been holding on to. And even from the ages, maybe you're holding on to a little extra body protection that's creating mass in some of the spaces that you'd rather not have mass. Maybe you're holding on to some emotions from the ages past that you just haven't had time to process or didn't know it was there to process. Again, it doesn't really matter what you might be holding on to. I'm inviting you to release from the entirety of your physical being, for all time, space, all reality and dimensions, down into the earth. And with the assistance of Zadkiel and Amethyst, I'm inviting the violet flame to really blaze underneath you, so that everything that you're releasing is going down into a sacred violet fire. And as you exhale, that beautiful sacred flame of freedom is burning brightly from underneath your Earth Star chakra, across all of your grids, and through all of your roots, and up through all of your channels. And so just begin to feel that sacred violet flame really igniting around your whole beautiful body. This is the flame of transmutation. This is the flame of absolute perfection. And so anything that is vibrating throughout you, in your consciousness field, in your energetics, or in your embodiment that is not in perfection with your divine purpose, your plan, and your highest self, all of that can be cleansed and cleared and transmuted with this beautiful sacred flame. So we ask our beautiful archangels, Zadkiel and Amethyst, to hold this transmutational fire to set free your most beautiful light, your most sacred you, the power of you, the love of you, the wisdom of you, the greatness of you, the victorious you. And so begin to breathe in this really deep, rich purple fire. And at this point, my friends, if you want to switch your hands, you are welcome to. You can perhaps turn the palms up in a state of receivership. If you like them on your knees, you can keep them there, or you can tuck them anywhere you prefer. And so just begin to envision the warm waves of violet energy really supporting the full body cleansing, clearing, transmuting of all that is lower vibrational from all time and space, all record, core, cause, and memory, through all dimension, through all realities, no matter what the source, no matter what the cause and the effect. Allow it all to be in this sacred fire. Begin to feel yourself getting lighter and lighter. And not to sound like I'm contradicting myself here, but while the wholeness of your being becomes lighter and lighter, you also become thicker and heavier and more substantial with your perfection. So allow the light to pour into you. See this beautiful perfection, the freedom of your light coming into every single cell of your body. Perhaps even envision going so intimately into yourself that little sparks of violet flame are placed into every particle of your being. Imagine all of your cell walls turning purple and being very gently placed inside of violet flame. And then even beyond that, picture every atom as a gentle violet flame atom, where the violet flame fills all the spaces between the spaces. Let it go deep into your DNA and into your quantum field. Go into your record and your memory. Go into the field of your perceptions and reality, just in case there's anything that's going on with you that is a misunderstanding. And so as you're taking a deep breath, let's also breathe into the center of the mind once again, into the third eye, where there is now also a beautiful dispensation coming in from the emerald green ray. And for this light dispensation, I'm going to call upon the Archangels Mary and Raphael from the green ray to support you in this beautiful process. And so now begin to feel a beautiful concentration of support. And whatever you would feel as the most supportive energy from the green ray of truth, health, wholeness, mercy, worth, beautiful function, all the healing and psychic talents and intuitiveness from the rays is in the green ray. And so as you breathe in, just allow yourself to fill the batteries of your intuition. You might even sense the emerald green ray moving from the center of your mind down to the high heart chakra, which is right between the heart and the throat space, right at the base and center of your collarbone. And so just take a few wonderful minutes and feel perhaps the gentle touch of these great healers, these beautiful intuits, touching your high heart with their hands, touching your higher mind with their hands. And as you're breathing in and breathing out, allow any support that you need to be provided so that you can comfortably step into the power of the healer that you are. And so you may comfortably and confidently open to your beautiful intuitive talents. And also so you may gain confidence in your worthiness, because you are supremely valuable. And so just take a few moments and feel the emerald green moving into the center of your mind. Feel the support from Raphael and Mary. And don't be shy, by the way, about asking for the kind of support that you wish for. If you are feeling jammed up in your psychic senses and you want your third eye to be opened more, just ask for it. If you seek deeper understanding and truth about a situation in your life and that clarity hasn't come to you yet, ask for it. Whatever you need, the team is here for you today and always. And so now, my beautiful friends, let's breathe in to the throat chakra. While you are still receiving purple and you are still receiving emerald green, we are now also receiving a beautiful blue beam of light coming in from the front of your throat chakra. And like a laser beam of really rich, radiant, deep royal blue, you'll begin to feel the energy of Archangel Michael coming in to the throat space. And now, if there's any resistance here, don't worry. Michael's energy is very good about letting go and letting God. So letting all that doesn't serve you, especially in this very powerful but delicate chakra, to be released and then to be blessed. And then coming in from behind you is a softer blue light, the wonderful waves of energy that come from the Archangel Faith, Michael's counterpart. And the gentle blue light is wrapping around the back of your shoulders, the back of your neck, even down to the back of your heart space. And this, my friends, is a gift of her faith, her confidence, her courage. And so allow yourself to be supported mentally, emotionally, and physically with all the strength and power and the trust and faith in your strength and power that you could ever need. Trust your beautiful voice. Honor your thoughts and your feelings and your ability to communicate them powerfully but lovingly. And as you breathe in that beautiful blue supportive energy into your throat chakra, just take a breath, take a moment, and let your throat chakra nourish. Let it open. Let your voice be found. Let your confidence be found. Let your courage be found. And if there is anywhere in your existence that you have given away your power, that you have not taken it back yet, then I welcome you now to receive support and assistance, to take back your voice, to take back your power, to take back your will. And as you breathe in and breathe out, let the throat become stronger. Feel the vibration deepen. Feel your divine throat chakra opening. Open, open, open. Beautiful. And now, my beautiful friends, begin to feel a gentle pink warming at the center of your heart. And as you breathe into the center of your Anahata chakra, feel the pink flame of unconditional love, the beautiful flame of life force energy, and a representation of your creative force, building and building and growing stronger and stronger in your heart. In other words, let your love flow. Unconditional, beautiful love. Begin to feel the heart so sweet. Let it soften at the edges. And I'm now welcoming Archangel Michael and Archangel Charity to come and stand at your left and right side, and to align their hearts with yours to support you emotionally in everything that you could possibly need support for. Allow them, as they turn their love towards you, to really replenish the creative source and the loving power that comes through and from the heart. Allow them to support the mastery of self-love, self-care, and the practice of unconditional love. Allow them to heal the wounds of the heart that have been caused by the conditions of this world. And just very gently give yourself permission to feel, honoring that all of your feelings are sacred. All of your feelings are intuitive messengers. And then, my beautiful friends, I ask them to support you as you open your heart. And I mean all the way open. Being hurt causes us to close our hearts down. And it's almost impossible to live in relationships in this world without being hurt sometimes. But your love is way more powerful than all the hurt you might have experienced. And so allow Chamuel and Charity to support you if you so choose, and I hope you will, to once again open your heart, to open your invincible heart, to pump the chi of life force energy, known as unconditional love, through these beautiful heart spaces, and just allow it to flow in every direction, endlessly, 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 waves upon waves of pink, flooding through the grids of your heart, through the entirety of your energetics, and really going into the soul of your being and grounding there. All of the love in the world is here for you. And where you felt like you've needed more love, by all means, my friends, let them support you. Let the pink ray fill all of your emotional needs. And just breathe. And now begin to feel that pink light just kind of sinking down to the base of the heart chakra. Let it sink all the way down to the base of your lungs and your diaphragm. Let it fill the coffers here. Let it really restore and resupply your entire capacity to love and be loved unconditionally, and to creatively spark life into this world with your thoughts and your feelings and your energetics. There you go. Good. Take a couple deep, full lung breaths. Move some of that stagnant energy down at the base of your lungs that holds on to grief and sorrow and tension. And as you breathe into the base of your lungs, let that pink chi really pick all of that lower vibrational stuff, all the hurt, all the sadness. Let it filter it through that pink flame. Let it love it into healing and allow it to be healed and released. Bring it back into the deepest part of your pink heart, into the hottest flame of your love. And allow all grief, sorrow, sadness, pain, anger, fear, all the negative emotions that have been held here in the entirety of your being. Let them blaze in the furnace of love. Let them rise once again back into perfect loving chi. Let all the vibrations be healed into love and light. Good, 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 good. All right, my loves, now we're going to drop down into the root chakra, all the way down to the very base of your tailbone, into the floor of your pelvic cavity. Begin to feel a substance of beautiful, pure white light gathering here in your root. And allow it to cleanse and clear this beautiful center. Let the white light of divinity flood through you and around you, coming in from the highest source, from the highest planes, all the way above you, from the purest source of God's divine love and light, from the heart of the universe. Just allow that white waterfall of energy to come down, cleansing and purifying your entire being. Really softly draw it in through the base of the root chakra as supportive love and light. And to support you in doing this, I'm going to ask for Archangels Gabriel and Hope of the White Ray to take this pure divine elixir, this mana prana chi of Source, Spirit, God, Universe, and to convert it into really beautiful, powerful divine light substance. The energy of hope, the energy of security, the energy of pure divinity to flow through your root and through your life. In other words, let this white life, I tripped on the words, but I did it perfectly. Let your white light turn into life. Let life become a beautiful, crystal clear white light zone for you to exist. In other words, let that white light come through you, into you, up through your channel, through your chakras, through your meridians, through your entirety. And let it flow in every single space, clearing the slate, so to speak, absolving all lower energies, all impurities, all misinterpretations of the divine plan and divine order. Just allow that to turn back into the most radiant light. Begin to feel really clean and pure, innocent, bright, beautiful. And from the deeper space inside of you, feel your inner divinity manifesting as humanity. And then take in a beautiful deep breath. And just relax the root. Feel the light of hope, empowerment, optimism, order, strength. All of beautiful white ray purifications are yours. Just take a moment and breathe. Even in the deepest part of your physical body, allow this white light to rebuild your structure of light. See the white grids running through every physical part of you. And in a flash, feel the white just flooding through your entire bodily system. resetting everything to purity. If you have any parts of your body that are a little bit sore, or if they've been causing disruption or challenge, go ahead and concentrate there and just send a lot of extra white light. Begin to see the white light breaking apart any kind of stagnation, anything that is not of your original divine design is going to be cleansed and cleared and purified, reintegrated back into your light. Beautiful. And now, my beautiful friends, taking a nice deep breath, we're going to let that white light soak in down here from the root and throughout you. And in the meantime, we're going to bring in some beautiful yellow light riding on those white waves coming from above you. Feel the sunlight of the yellow ray coming down and dancing on the top of your crown chakra, like standing outside on a beautiful sunny day. And just begin to breathe into the base of your crown, opening a flower of light with almost 1,000 petals. And begin to feel all that bright yellow sunshine kind of pooling as it floats inward from the petals, gathering into the center of your crown. Let a beautiful yellow pool of light come into the base of your crown chakra and just kind of sit there and hold for just a few moments. As it gathers, let the pressure of the extra light very softly open the center of your crown and begin to feel a swirling action as the yellow energy really begins to open the higher mind. And as the yellow concentrates in the center of this beautiful purple flower, like I said, with almost 1,000 petals, feel the yellow rays kind of coming in from above and opening the points of each one of those flower petal tips. Begin to envision an entire network of light connection opening above and creating a field of interconnective intuitiveness, claircognizance. From the crown to the soul star above you, this web of light is beautiful, and it is becoming so illuminated. And now that extra pooling in the base of the crown has stretched open your mind, your highest mind, and has connected you to your highest resources. And now that extra light is going to flow down through your central channel and outpour through each and every one of your chakras, really just nourishing each and every one of them with illumination, with wisdom, with beautiful visionaryism. And inside of this yellow light, there is the soul plan that you have come here to live. The ray of enlightenment is flowing through you. And so just imagine this yellow light is distributing into every part of your being, the plan. Not only the plan, but also your resources, your guidance system, your access pass. And so begin to feel all that beautiful yellow light just kind of coming down and gently filling you with sunshine. And as that's taking place, let us ask Archangels Jophiel and Christine of the Yellow Ray to illuminate every single part of you, to show you the way that your plan has been drawn for you and with you. Let us ask them to lighten you up and brighten you up in every possible way, and to support you in that really special way that only yellow can do. Although I'd say that about every ray. But feel the supportiveness that it is beautiful coming from the yellow ray. And just breathe for a moment. And then last but certainly not least, my beautiful friends, let's come into the solar plexus, where we are going to connect with the Archangels Uriel and Aurora and their amazing golden ruby ray of grace and peace. It is also the energy of bliss and rapture, so many other fabulous feelings. And so let that fire of grace manifest inside of your solar plexus as a bright orange flame. And inside that orange, a deep fuchsia pink heart. And at the edges, bright golden light. And so feel this incredible flame very beautifully, really moving through the solar plexus first, cleaning up any lower vibrations that are here. And beginning with your relationship to yourself, let it restore self-love, self-acceptance, self-respect, self-gratitude, self-confidence, self-trust. Really everything that starts with the word self. And as you're taking a big, beautiful, deep breath, you might want to even bring your hands to your solar plexus just as an act of self-care and self-love. Begin to feel an eruption of color, just beautiful oranges mixing with fuchsia pinks and bright goldens, just kind of flowing from the center like a big, gigantic fireball, full of color, full of power, full of personal power. And allow this energy to really outpour like an ocean of loving grace. Let the flames inside of you spark your inner metabolism, your spiritual fire. Let it set you in motion. Let it take all the love and put it into action. Let it take all the wisdom and put it into action. Let it take all of your embodiment and align it to the action of love and wisdom. And that, my friends, is grace. It is the endless, endless, endless flow that unites all of us, that blesses all of us. It is the ray of all goodness, all abundance, real loving generosity. And so take in a big deep breath and feel yourself in an ocean of supply, an ocean of love. And let us ask Uriel and Aurora to support you abundantly with all things that can help forward your process towards joy, towards your passion, towards your purpose, towards your greatest happiness and self-expression, towards your greatest self-authenticity, and towards your greatest partnership with the forces of love and light in this universe. And so really breathe in to that solar plexus space. Let it align with the sacral chakra, where the violet flame that we began with has now taken residence. And begin to feel the rainbow colors inside of you and around you, supporting you in every possible way. And then, my friends, take in a few moments, bring one hand to your heart, leave the next hand down on your belly, either on the sacral or the solar plexus. And just tune into yourself here. Listen to that beautiful soul within you. How are you now, having received all of these beautiful healing rays? How are you going to support you? What can you do for yourself today? Or for this week? Just listen. Not with any pressure, not with any guilt, and certainly without any kind of judgment, but just listen to the light of your being. What is the most important thing for you to support for your happiness, for your lovingness, for your wellness today? Breathe in all these beautiful colors. Expand the space around you. Allow yourself to become brighter and brighter. And as you find that message of support from deep within your soul light, give it to yourself. Find some way in your imagination to give that to yourself. If you need strength, give yourself barbells. If you need love, give yourself beautiful pink hearts or Valentine's Day cards or whatever comes to your imagination. Give it to yourself. And then, my beautiful friends, just take a few minutes here and love, 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 with gratitude, with openness, with no fear. Just be with you. Be with the company that is all around you. Be with the earth holding you beneath you. Be with Spirit, Source, God, Universe, around you and above you and through you. Be with life and feel the support. If there are any resistances on any level to the receivership of support from the earth, from life, from the universe, from your guides, or from yourself, take a moment and release that. Consciously just choose to let go and to transmute all resistances to the absolute, unconditional, ever-present, all-encompassing, beautiful, infinite, limitless supply of support in every perfect quality. And breathe. Don't just receive support in your minimalism. Receive unconditionally the unconditional support of life itself. Breathe in so much loving support, in fact, that there is nothing else. And then, my loves, please know I am offering you all of my love and my light. And I support you too. I pray for whatever you need the most, whether you know it or not, on behalf of your higher self and your team in spirit and all the 7 healing rays. Know that you are loved and supported always, 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 in every beautiful way. And it is truly my pleasure and my honor to share this time with you. And so one more beautiful wave of love between my heart and yours. And I thank you also for all the support that you've always given to me, both in human and in spirit. And to the world, which I am a part of, thank you for all of your support. Thank you for the gift of you and your light, your actions, your deeds, your words, your beauty, your grace. Thank you for being you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. On your next few breaths, my friends, let's bring our hands back to prayer position. And let us very simply sink into the heart and say thank you and I love you. To all that is love, to all that is light, to all that is wisdom. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And again, to you, thank you. Namaste, my beautiful friends. Namaste. When you're ready, give your hands a nice little rub. Start to feel yourself completely present here in this moment in your body. Feel your whole beingness full of beautiful, bright spiritual colors. Go ahead and stretch it out just a little bit as you wish. And when you are ready, you can open your eyes. Again, thank you. And namaste. Till we meet again, have a beautiful day.